Why, man? Why? Hey guys, I'm Chris Norwood, and I'm on a journey to hear every song ever recorded. And I feel like this is a good time to do song versus song on Smash Mouth. We just lost Steve Harwell. Been a big fan of them since 1997, whenever Walking on the Sun came out. And I just wanted to do a real quick Smash Mouth song versus song. So let's just jump in, and this is for Steve. All right, I love all their music. They're one of my favorite bands of all time, and I am not ashamed to say that. I got Get the Picture, I got Fushu Mang, Astro Lounge, and I got the greatest hits back there. I got all the other ones in digital format. But let's just start doing song versus song. I'm going to take every Smash Mouth song and shuffle it and see which one wins. Flow. Flow is going up against Pacific Coast Party, and Flow wins. You can join in the comments. You can join in the live stream. You can do it however you want. I will answer all of yours. Okay, that was a good one. Live to Love Another Day versus She Turns Me On. That's tough, but I think I'm going to go Live to Love Another Day. Beer Goggles versus All Star. Ooh. I'm going to go Beer Goggles. I'm a weirdo. Beer Goggles has some of the best lyrics ever. I Just Want to See versus Digging Your Scene. I'm going to go I Just Want to See. Force Field versus Always Gets Her Way. Always Gets Her Way, always wins. I love that. That's a beautiful song. Hold You High versus Waste. I'm going to go Waste. Father Christmas versus Walking on the Sun. Oh! I don't like Christmas music, so this is easy. I don't know why I jumped up. Walking on the Sun wins against a lot of stuff. Now we got Walking on the Sun again versus Why Can't We Be Friends? Ooh, that's tough. But I'm going to say Walking on the Sun. Pet Names is certainly, oh no, Pet Names versus Hang On. We got the punk rock Smash Mouth versus the pop rock Smash Mouth. I gotta go Pet Names, but just barely. I love Hang On. Oh, such a good opening track on that album. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we got I'm a Believer versus the Christmas song. I go with Believer. Disconnect the Dots, one of the few Smash Mouth songs that I don't like. Like In This Record, I don't know. Oh, I took those out because it's easier to see. In This Record, Disconnect the Dots, and Padrino. I don't know what it is. I don't like those two. So this is very likely going to lose. It loses to Come On, Come On. Hey, buddy. We got Satellite going into battle against 4th of July. This is the first instance we have of new Smash Mouth versus old Smash Mouth. And I think I'm going to go 4th of July on this particular instance. Come On Christmas, Christmas Come On versus Magic. I go Magic because me no likey Christmas music. I do like Christmas. Christmas is nice. Better with Time versus Home. Better with Time. You know, Magic, we don't give a lot of attention to Magic, but it's really great. And that's something I have to mention here on this live stream too. Where is Summer Girl? I'm having to get off Spotify to listen to it. I'm having to go to all these like weird, shady playlist on YouTube. I'm having to go to like radio.fm or last FM to hear that. And I love me some Summer Girl. Summer girls come and summer girls go. Some are worthwhile and some are so so. Out of Sight versus Shoes and Hats. I'll go Shoes and Hats. Excuse me. Why Can't We Be Friends versus Sister Psychic. Why Can't We Be Friends? All Star versus Can't Get Enough of You, Baby. Hey Now. Magic versus Heave Ho. Heave Ho. Some of the stuff on Fushumang. Leave a comment. No, don't say what it actually is supposed to say. Fushumang. It's called Fushumang. What was I saying? Landed on flipping out somehow. So yeah, Heave Ho beats Magic. And we just can't get enough of this album. Except Disconnect the Dots and Patrino. Those are garbage. Flipping Out versus Better Do It Right. I'll say Better Do It Right. I think that's a good choice. Walking on the Sun again versus Patrino. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Nervous in the Alley versus Sorry About Your Penis. Nervous in the Alley. The Fawns versus the Fawns versus Looking for a Wall. Oh, I gotta go the Fawns, but that is tough. That's perfect. The only thing more perfect would be like the Fawns versus 7th Grade Dance. The Fawns. Fonz had a surprise ending for a Smash Mouth song. But Looking for a Wall is great. Keep It Down versus Roadman. I'm going to go Roadman, but I love the weirdness of Keep It Down. You know what I'm saying? Every Word Means No versus New Planet. I love New Planet. It's got to be the one. It's got to be the wiener. Sorry about your wiener. 2,000 Miles versus Why Can't We Be Friends? Friends beats the miles, right? Long distances can work. We still got time. I can still make it to that surprise massage appointment today. We can be friends. Live to love another day versus Defeat You. Oh, I love Defeat You. It's got to be the wiener. It's the wiener. Smash It. Getting Better versus Perfect Planet. Go Perfect Planet. We might have missed something there. We got Let's Rock from that Perfect debut going up against Snoopy's Christmas. Christmas music sucks. So that's who wins that. I like that Smash Mouth Christmas album. It's one of the better Christmas albums in the universe. Christmas music not be rocking though. Fallen Horses. Ooh, this is interesting. Fallen Horses versus Underground Sun. Go new, but Fallen Horses. I wanted to give it to Underground Sun. It's the newest Smash Mouth single. Zat You Santa Claus is going to lose to the Inset. All Star versus Ain't No Mystery. All Star. 105 versus Dear Ines. 105. Flippin' Out featuring J Dash versus there's an ice cream truck outside. Should we get ice cream for the stream? Stream ice cream. We should get ice cream. Ice cream for ice cream. I'm screaming about your. Okay. What are we doing? We're doing Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight Tonight versus Camelot, the Timmy Trumpet song that features Smash Mouth. And we can't let that win over Joey Ramone. Fush. Fush. That's what I was going to say. Fush. Fush. Every word means no versus seventh grade dance. Oh, yeah, seventh grade dance. Gotta win. Love it. Disenchanted versus Holiday in My Head. Holiday in My Head. Hot, my least favorite song from Get the Picture, but it's still pretty great. I love Hot. Hot versus Waste. I'll go Hot. Then got the Fonz, again, is going into battle with She's Into Me. The Fonz wins. Then The Morning Comes versus Walking on the Sun. Walking on the Sun. Walking on the Sun shaped my love for alternative rock music, and Smash Mouth are that important. They're like one of those big bands for me. You Are My Number One versus Heave Ho. Heave Ho. Love that story. That narrative of that song, man. Christmas Ain't Christmas. Christmas Ain't Christmas loses to Beer Goggles. You can do Beer Goggles on the holidays. It's cool. Somebody throw me some recommendations for song versus song. Then The Morning Comes versus Justin Bieber. Really good. Magic is greater than you know. But I'm going to go Then the Morning Comes. Disconnect the Dots versus Christmas Baby Please Come Home. This is a tough choice. They're not that great, but I'll go Christmas on that one. I can't believe I'm picking a Christmas song. Do It Again versus Flow. Flow. And then Flow versus Out of Love. I go Flow. Always Gets Her Way beats I'm a Believer every time. And Pacific Coast Party beats Petrino. Let's Rock beats Can't Get Enough of You Baby. Sorry for doing the hand symbols. Whole Lot of Love versus Don't Believe in Christmas. Go. I got a whole lot of love. I got a whole lot of love. Who's There versus Holiday in My Head. I'm going to go Who's There? Future Ex-Wife, my favorite song off of Magic, versus The Game. I go, yeah, that's my favorite song wins there. Beer Googles versus You Are My Number One. Beer Googles. Pet Names is probably going to beat Every Word Means No. And Come On, Come On, Come On loses to Digging Your Seed. Unity, the standalone single, versus Stoned. I'm going to go Unity on that one. No, wait. Stoned. Spaceman. They got Spaceman and Roadman. I would say Roadman beats Spaceman, but right now we got Spaceman versus Push. Oh my gosh, Push. Push is, I forgot about that one. Petrino, Disconnect the Dots, and Push. Why are they on Fushu Mang? I don't know. Push is not that great. Hang On. Oh my gosh. Hang On versus All Star. I'll go Hang On. Overplayedness is a thing, right? Your Man versus A Perfect Planet. Your Man beats Perfect Planet. Good job. Good job, you. Your man did that. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna mess around and desert you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna run around and the blue, blue. Versus fun. Go. I'm gonna go the cover, man. You can't beat Rick Astley. Don't even try. I have a guitar pick. It's green. It looks blue. It's green. The Game versus Radio. I go Radio. Radio is a sound salvation. The nation. Hey, in interesting real world stuff, I had a good experience in life today. I usually don't. I don't. It's hard to share things in real life. I actually had I went with a real person to the record store. It was pretty cool. Okay. Don't You Forget About Me cover versus Future Ex-Wife. Future Ex-Wife. Bus Stop standalone single versus Magic. I'll go Magic. I'm not big into standalone singles, although the newest ones are pretty great. Nervous in the Alley versus I Just Want to See. Nervous in the Alley. And that is it, guys. That is it. We have shuffled through the complete Smash Mouth discography. I had fun. I saw that there was a few people trickling in and out of the viewing experience. I'm on a journey to hear every song ever. I do these live streams where I do song versus songs. But my studio videos that I make are typically album reviews and music headlines. Sometimes I do goofy skits that get 0 views. So I do tend to do better with the music news. I have done a lot of album rankings in the past if you want to check those out. Absolutely adore Smash Mouth. And before we end this stream, I'm going to pull up my list of favorite artists. I'm going to tell you where Smash Mouth sit in this insanity that I do. I'm not going to torture you with some acoustic Smash Mouth covers. Smash Mouth are my 51st favorite band. And actually, they're probably a little bit higher. Because right now, I have the... I like 37.34% of their catalog. And I think it's closer to 100. Oh, we got one. We got one. We got a comment. We got Flow versus All Star. Man, yeah, this album... I'm going to say Flow as well. This album, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. This album just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I remember 12-year-old me. Flow for sure. Neighbor, call my landlord. Flow. I will never forget because Flow kicked off this record. Flow kicked off this record, and you heard Walking on the Sun, and then you hear Flow in Beer Goggles, and you're like, what in the heck did I buy? And for me, this was a big introduction to punk rock, for younger me. I was born in 1985, and so when I turned 10 or 11, I was hearing Green Day and Smash Mouth and all that alternative 90s rock. And I was just buying everything, every band, every rapper, every pop singer. And Smash Mouth, The Offspring, Green Day, those bands just really latched onto my soul. Matchbox 20 was another one. Third Eye Blind, Vertical Horizon back then, Blink-182. And this is just a magical, magical album. Check out the guys there. It's amazing. I think this is Paul is the only guy left in this lineup now. But Let's do one more for the heck of it. We're gonna do your suggestion. Flo is gonna go up against Beer Goggles. That's tough. I'm gonna say Beer Goggles. I'm gonna say Beer Goggles, and then we're gonna log off because we don't want to overstay our welcome again. But we're gonna overstay our welcome. That album is great. Check that out. That's great too. And then we got, let's open this poop up. Check that out. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Oh God. Smashmouth forever. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I try to do these every Saturday that I'm able to, right? I think I might actually have a co-host coming up soon, so that'll be interesting. He's like 5 years old. He's a little bit hard to handle, so we'll see how that goes. But he likes the Smash Mouth. I was playing some Smash Mouth the other day, and my little 5-year-old future co-host, he said, "That's Shrek! It sounds like Shrek!" I'm sure Steve Harwell would have got a kick out of that. But man, I'm having like a tougher time than I think most people are about Steve Harwell. I am glad that I'm glad that Smash Mouth are continuing in his honor. And I am very eager, I'm a little worried, but I'm very eager to hear a new Smash Mouth record. We have not gotten one in some years. And I unfortunately, my fandom is not that strong that I know exactly how many years. But it's not the roughest band to be a fan of, because we did get a lot in the 90s, or we got two in the 90s. We got 97, 99, 2001, 2003, 2005, 2006. And then that's where things kind of started to not the band was not able to do a whole lot of recording. And then we got Magic in 2012, which I don't know how I just didn't pay it much attention then. It should have been a bigger deal. It wasn't promoted the way that it should have been. And then we haven't had a new album for like 11 years. We've had a lot of really great standalone stuff like Unity and Bus Stop and the Camelot thing and remixes. And then now the new stuff with good with Zach Good, right? But let's see so we got, let's just look real quick while we're here. I still got time. Further projects on Harwell's departure and death. Some unfortunate stuff. Let's see. So they had already had some fill-in singers dealing with some issues. Steve left in January 2022. I do remember him saying that he, wished, he wanted the band to continue without him. And Zach Good is from Ghoul Spoon, Divided by Zero, and The Secret Seven. That's interesting. I didn't know that. So we got the Rick Astley cover. We got 4th of July, which I really love. That was really awesome. And then just recently we got Underground Sun, which is great too. But what happened 16, they did some live. So they've been pretty active over the years. They just didn't do, they just had kind of a big gap in their discography. But Smash Mouth is great. Let's keep on streaming Steve Harwell and new Smash Mouth with Zach Good as well.